Good evening, everyone. It's now 5 o'clock and we'll begin the administrative portion of our council meeting. First, I'd like to ask everyone to please cut off or silence your cell phones so that we can conduct business without any interruption. Next, there's a sign-up sheet, should be in the back. It'll be passed around if you have not already signed up until the meeting. It stays in the back, matter of fact, if you'd like to sign. First order of business will be a proclamation regarding Farm City. Mayor?
Yes, sir. Hold on just 1 second.
Melissa's in the parking lot, Walmart, making her way up, so she's almost in the building. Not quite.
Hey, can we defer just a minute? Move on. Wait on one more, Melissa.
We will defer for a couple of minutes here, if anyone doesn't mind. While we're doing that, we'll go ahead and review the agenda while we're waiting on that. The first order of business will be prayer and pledge of allegiance. This will be in our actual council meeting. The next will be the minutes from the regular council meeting held on October the 21st, 2025. Next item will be to set the agenda. Next will be to set a public hearing declaring certain properties of public nuisance at 588 Martin Street and also at 170 Hall Street. And that will be the actual agenda that we will review for our council meeting. So going back, council, have you had time to review the minutes from the regular council meeting held on October the 21st?
Yep.
Do you have any questions or concerns concerning those minutes? Thank you. Next item would be to set the agenda. Unless there are any other items to be added to the agenda, if anyone knows any.
Council President, we do need to add a agenda item to nominate the mayor for the gas board.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Clerk. Council, we will add as item number 6, that agenda item for the mayor to be appointed to the Southeast Alabama Gas Board. Thank you.
Also, another item for discussion would be the proclamation that's being presented tonight, Farm City Banquet. Our next city council meeting would also fall on that night, so let y'all decide what y'all want to do about that.
Mr. President, also probably need to, with the Christmas break coming up, we need to probably set the date for our council meeting for that Monday prior to the Christmas break. And add that to the agenda too as well.
We'll be looking at the December, first meeting in December. First meeting.
That'll be December 1st.
So we have item number 6, that is an appointment of mayor to the gas board. Item number 7 will be concerning the Farm City banquet and whether or not we would like to move, I guess, our council meeting in lieu of it. And also, the next item would be also on a Tuesday, I believe.
That's correct.
Okay, the next item outside of the agenda item that we just mentioned would be to set a public hearing declaring certain properties a public nuisance at 588 Martin Street and at 170 Hall Drive. Council, is there any discussion concerning those properties? We've had the pictures of photos in your package. Let me ask Brett
Yes.
concerning those properties. Do you have any updates?
No, they had to cut lots of time. There's 2 vacant houses that's in there for quite a while.
Okay, thank you, Brett. Council, you have concerns regarding that? Thank you. Next item will be to appoint the mayor to the gas board. Council, any questions or concerns concerning that appointment?
Great.
Okay. Thanks. Next item will be concerning Farm City Banquet.
What was the date on
The
that?
date.
Currently scheduled for November the 18th. This is our next city council.
Okay, so the council meeting falls on the same day. Would you, what would be your wishes concerning that? I think the time is 6 o'clock, am I correct? For Farm
Yes.
City?
Yes.
It could, if we had a short meeting. we
Sounds good to me. I love
Yeah.
short meetings.
You could be out and still make it there by 6, but it's your
I say-
discussion.
Say keep it.
Y'all.
I say keep it that, and head over there afterwards.
Everybody in agreement to keep that way? Okay, we'll keep our council meeting set on the same day as Farm City.
And there's no need to add that to the agenda.
Right, you can take it off on the agenda. Next will be concerning the date of the Christmas parade. It also falls on the same Tuesday,
What day is it? Second.
2nd of December.
But move it to the December 1st, that Monday.
Yeah.
That good with everybody?
There, I say there is no short meeting.
So the question is to move it to December the 1st, which would be the Monday.
Right.
Everyone in agreement with? Okay, thank you. So that is the agenda items for tonight. So the next order of business will be comments from the mayor, council, and department heads. With first,
Mr. President, can I go ahead and do this
oh yeah, the proclamation. Yeah.
proclamation?
Here now.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it and then I'm gonna get with Commissioner Steve McKenna, and we'll come up here and formally sign it. I'm gonna go ahead and read the proclamation behind the microphone. And also I wanna recognize County Commissioner Carroll is here as well. Glad to see y'all here. Thank you. All right, Alabama Farm City Week proclamation. Whereas for 70 years, the American people have joined together during Thanksgiving week to observe Farm City Week, a time set aside to express gratitude for the bounty which God has blessed our land. Throughout the week, America recognized the hard work and achievement of farmers, rural townspeople, and city residents who make our nation agricultural production and distribution system so successful. This cooperation between rural and city dwellers for mutual benefit truly helps and ensure our country well-being. Whereas here at home, Alabama farmers have provided the state over the years by producing the food and fiber everyone relies on. This year, Farm City theme of Grow Alabama focused on the impact of agriculture on local communities in the state. farmers, foresters, and agricultural profession generates over $77.3 billion a year for Alabama economy while accounting for over 270,000 jobs, 10% of the state workforce. Whereas American agriculture and the many service industry that depend on it is a story of extraordinary labor creating extraordinary abundance. The American farmer has an impact on every aspect of life, from big cities to small towns and all over the routes in between. At this time of the year, it is only fitting that all Americans offer special sign of thanks to those who grow and harvest and bring the pure fruits of sun, seed, and soil to our nation's tables. Now, therefore, it be resolved that we, Charles Ward, the mayor of the city of Ozark, and Steve McKenna, chairman of the Dale County Commission, do hereby proclaim the week of November the 21st through November the 27th, 2025, as Alabama Farm City Week in the city of Ozark and Dale County. We call upon all citizens in rural areas and cities alike to join in recognizing the accomplishment of our productive farmers and of our urban residents who cooperated to create the abundant wealth and strength of our nation. In witness whereof we have here unto set our hand and cause the great seal of the city of Ozark and Dale County to be affixed at Ozark, Dale County, Alabama. This is the 4th day of November, 2025. And Ms. Melissa, you want to stand
We
up?
have several committee members.
Okay, Farm City group and committee members, y'all can come on up as well. Council.
You gotta write it down.
Y'all see them? I just want to thank our farmers. You can look at me and tell I love to eat, so they are my best friend. And, but we want to appreciate what all y'all do providing for us.
Michael, yes. I really care.
At this time, and again, we want to commend and thank the Farm City Committee for what they do for the farmers in the city of Ozark. We now like to call on any department head to come forward concerning agenda items and others.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Michael Brown, and tonight I have the honor to present a well-deserved accolade to someone. I did not request to put this on the agenda tonight because I knew it would be best served as a surprise to this individual. That's because knowing him, he is a man of being humble and modest, and he probably would have given me the proverbial saying that, Michael, it's not about me, it's about others, those people we serve. So, given that, I couldn't agree more with you. You know, your legacy and leadership is determined by the development of others and to see them rise in what they have accomplished. So with that said, on behalf of the Department of Public Safety, that encompasses the fire department, the emergency medical services that Chief Barton here represents, and the police department, we would like to recognize Mayor Ward with a plaque that serves as recognition for his leadership and his sacrifices as he retires from the department, as the director of the Department of Public Safety. He has created a culture that instills, you know, values and principles that's predicated on courage, honor, commitment, integrity, and probably the most important to me is autonomy, which is the trusting the empowerment of others. So Chief, or Mayor.
Can we get all the police officers and everybody up here behind y'all, with y'all?
Police officer, come on, EMS, y'all come on up.
Everybody else.
You know,
Y'all can't be hiding in the back if you shorten Sabrina. I'm in the car, I see no better. Okay, let's see. All right, everybody smile. Okay, thank y'all.
thank you. Let me tell you, it ain't about me, it's about them. And I got some of the greatest employees in the world. And you right, if I'd have known they was gonna do this, y'all wouldn't have saw it. Thank you.
Yes, indeed, that's heartwarming and,
Well deserved.
yeah, we commend the Public Safety Department across the board, police, fire, EMS, for what they do on a daily basis, and the leadership that they have. Next item will be any comments from the floor concerning agenda items. Any of the agenda items that we just went over earlier, are there any comments from the floor concerning those agenda items? Do come up and speak at this time. There being none, the next item will be public comments, questions, and requests concerning subjects not on the agenda. Any subject, comment, or request concerning any subject not on the agenda, Mr. Harry was first. Will you come up, state your name and address?
Bob Harry, there's confusion in Ozark on what's going on with these electric bikes, these little scooters that people are standing up on. I even saw a guy going down Broad Street the other day riding a one-wheel thing. My concern is, what are the rules? Are they supposed to be in the road? Are they supposed to be on the sidewalk? Are they supposed to have helmets? Do we have a set of rules for our community to abide by? Somebody's going to get hurt. What's going on now?
Thank you, Mr. Harris. Mr. Bryan, would you like to come in on, or the mayor?
I'm gonna defer, I ain't the chief no more.
But I understand he's trying to ascertain what are the rules of the road for
Right.
the scooters.
Right.
They are allowed to be driven or rode on the roadway. Yes.
But on the sidewalk also, the scooters and the electric bikes,
That's correct.
so they can anywhere they want to drive.
Well, that's exclusion, obviously, in a place like 231 and things of that nature, but yes.
Thank you. Chief,
Get that bills and get back.
are there any other, yes, sir, come on up, state your name and your address, and for the record, you know Mr. Evans.
Thank you, council. My name is Tim Watson. I'm a 1989 graduate of Carroll High School. I am coming to the council today to ask to please consider donating one of the fields at Stegall to the Carroll High School girls softball. At this time, they are playing it all the way at Eastgate is their field. I'm a pretty big contributor with all the athletics departments at Carroll, and after speaking with several of the coaches, the issue they're running into right now is they have 2 kids that can drive on the softball team. Getting all these girls all the way to Fort Rucker for practice and games has become a very big problem. Also speaking with several of the teams that have played here in Ozark at Carroll, a lot of the teams will not play in the tournaments here at Carroll because it's at Eastgate. There's no restaurants, no gas stations, nothing. So if they have an hour break, they have to drive all the way to Ozark and then back. So the city is losing tax dollars by these people not buying food and things. And last year, I think in the last tournament, they had 3 teams sign up from all the high schools around here. And their main concern was they don't want to play all the way at Fort Rucker. Please consider, I spoke to several council members and the mayor, I mentioned it to them. If you would please consider donating one of the fields that's walking distance for these girls from the school to get to practice. These parents don't get off work till 5, 5:30, 6 o'clock. So they have several 8th and 9th graders on the varsity team that cannot get to practice because they have no ride. The coach says she's not allowed to transport the kids. The baseball team has a bus that drives them to Eagle Stadium. And they say it's too far for a bus to drive the girls all the way to Eastgate. So if you would please consider, I spoke to several of the parents. They're willing to do the renovations, the cleanup. They're all in to make this the Carroll High School girls softball. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Watson. Ozzy, would you have anything to say regarding that?
Good evening, everybody. Currently, every single field at Stegall Park is used by our baseball program, but I'm willing to have a conversation with them and see if we can work something out. I do not think it would be possible for us to give you a field, but let's see what we can come up with. I'll meet you halfway. So just meet me after the meeting, I'll give you information and then we can talk about it.
That'd be fine.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other comments, questions, or concerns of Ms. Faulkner?
Hi, I'm Christina Faulkner. I am a member of the Ozark-Dale County Library Board. My term expired in October. There was myself and Miss Liz Delaney who were expected to be renewed in October. We both are willing to continue serving on the library board, but that hasn't come up at city council, and we were kind of wondering why.
At this time, Ms. Faulkner, I would say that it's due to the fact that we were sort of in the lame duck session, but if you'll just bear with us, we will address those issues. We have been presented that information.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any others? If not, I will move on to the mayor and council comments. Mayor Ward.
First, I'll tell you about some things that's coming up. Actually, Friday, November the 7th, will be a rededication and flag raising ceremony going to be held at the Ozark-Dale County Library right here on North Union. That will be from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. That's this Friday, November the 7th. November the 14th, it will be a landowners tour. The 2025 Forest Landowners Tour will be from 8:30 to 1:30. and you really was supposed to RSVP yesterday, but if any of y'all is interested, if anybody in here is interested and want to go, come see me afterwards, and I can give you some contact information you can call. Of course, they have already talked about it. The Dale County Forum City Celebration will be held November 18th at the Ozark Civic Center. I just want to take this time just to thank everybody. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love you have shown towards me and my family. The inauguration yesterday, you know, I cannot put it in words to thank each and every one of you, the love you have shown, and just the love everybody have shown since this election. And a lot of y'all know my story. My mother, good godly woman, and she taught me to love people, to do what you can to help people, and that's what I've always have done. And I'm still gonna be the same old Charles Boyd. I'm not gonna let this go to my head. So, but what I want y'all to know, and we got some of the greatest department heads around, greatest employees. I'm not just saying that to be saying it. I'm telling you what the truth is. Now, are we perfect? No, we not. And if you got an issue, come to us. We'll work through it, and we will try to get this right. And that's what I'm gonna do on this administration. We'll not forget that we are public service. This is y'all town, this is your community, and we here to serve you. And if there's anything that we can do to fix it, we will. And for y'all that have talked with me, if we can't fix it, I'm gonna tell you that too, and I'm gonna tell you why it can't be fixed. So you won't be in the dark, and we'll do what we can. And I want this to be a thriving community, and to the council, I'm looking forward to working. I want this to be one of the strongest mayor councils that this city have ever seen. Because if we all together, we will grow this city strong if we in one accord. And I mean, and when I say that, I mean everybody. Every citizen in this city is important. But I want to just thank y'all.
Thank you, Mayor. Councilwoman Cummings?
I would just like to echo what Mayor Ward said. Thank you for your trust and for everything. The inauguration yesterday was absolutely beautiful. I've lived in a lot of places in my lifetime. Ozark has been the one that has felt the most like home for me. And I am looking forward to the next 4 years in serving with these wonderful people up here and serving the citizens of this wonderful city.
Councilman Rowe.
Yes, I want to echo what Mayor Ward said. You know, it kind of goes along with what Rebus Gerkman started with Ozark City Schools. One Eagle, Ozark needs everyone. And I got a few things I want to talk about that. The One Eagle Foundation we're sponsoring a 5K jingle run coming up on this Saturday, December 13th. And it's a fundraiser for the One Eagle Foundation, which we raise funds where the teachers can apply for grants for students in their classrooms. And it's a great organization. And so we're having that. And I'll post some stuff on social media. You'll see it around. But you can sign up for the 5K jingle run on Saturday, December 13th. It'll start at 8 o'clock. Registration will start at 7 a.m. that morning. And it'll start at Carroll High School there. Also, we're having a gala coming up. We're going to honor, it's going to be the Hall of Fame, One Eagle Foundation Hall of Fame, Ozark City Schools Hall of Fame. And I posted on my social media already, as well as other people. Nomination started yesterday and goes until November 16th. And you can nominate, a teacher, a staff member, administrator who made a lasting impact on our school district here. And we're going to have a banquet January 29th of next year honoring those people for that there. So encourage people, if you know somebody want to put them in for the running for that, that would be awesome. That's awesome. And I thank the citizens and everyone for allowing me to serve another term here for the city of Ozark. I love my town and I want to see it grow and prosper. And I did, and yesterday, when I had my time for speaking, I didn't mention my wife. I want to thank my wife, Melissa, because I tell you what, she allows me to do all kinds of different things, and is my backbone, and she's willing to put things aside to help me out for all the different projects that I get involved with. And I'm blessed to have her as my wife, and I just want to give her some props on that. Melissa, for all, you're a jewel in my eyes.
Live stream. Okay, Councilman Macario.
I'm gonna piggyback off what everybody said, very humbled, and I'm excited. Thank y'all for trusting me to be up here to represent y'all. And I can't be happier and more blessed for that opportunity. I did have a question for the gentleman with the softball field. How is this like a reoccurring thing every year?
Every year.
Every year.
And I'm pretty sure Mr. Oz is gonna do the best job, just like he's always done beforehand. But if there's any way that I know that we can obviously help, I'm pretty sure we can do
Yeah,
that.
the biggest problem is the $1 billion football stadium. The boys play in the historic stadium. The basketball just got the brand new floors, the upgraded gym. And our girls, Carroll High softball girls, have to drive 30 minutes to an old field away from the town that nobody's wanting to play at anymore from the other schools because it's so far out in the country.
Yes, sir. And like I said, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to crack this down where it's not a problem. Now, I understand, you said you only have 2 girls that are able to.
2 girls that are eligible to drive.
And I know they can't fit everybody, and then we get into the issue, if God forbid, there was some accident going out there crossing 231, then we're talking
Yeah,
about.
several parents have voiced their opinion, we'll get them there, but our issue is if we get in an accident with these girls in my daughter's car, there's an issue.
Yes, sir. Okay. Besides that, like I said, and I'll say it again, thank you all for the opportunity, and I'm excited for this. That's it.
Thank you. Well, I too echo what everyone else has said. It's indeed an honor and a privilege granted by you, the citizens of Ozark, to each of us to be able to serve. As I said yesterday, we're just simply stewards. And our job is to be good stewards of the taxpayer, which is you, your dollars, your property. That's our job. And we as council members, we want to stay in our lane. And what I mean by that, we're just the legislative branch. There are 3 branches of government, and whether it's at the local, state, or federal level. So you have your council, your legislative branch, you have your mayor, the executive branch, you have your court, city court, which is the judicial branch. Sometimes citizens will come to council members, and this is important. Citizens will confront council members because you only have the opportunity to elect 6 members, 6 citizens in this city. 1 is mayor, 5 is council members. But citizens will approach council members wanting something to be done about a specific situation. All the department heads fall under the executive branch, which is the mayor. What I mean by that is, if you look at state government, all the departments at the state level fall under the governor. At the federal level, all the departments fall under the president. So I'm saying that because we have a nice large crowd here tonight, and it would behoove us to all have insight into the fact that no council member sitting up here has any power standing alone, can do nothing. It would have to be a 2/3 majority, meaning 3 of us. But we don't want to be in conflict with the mayor's duties. So when you give us those type complaints and all, we're gonna get them to the mayor or and his department head. I just want you to understand that, because we need to stay in our lane. You can only have one mayor. Council members cannot be doing the mayor's job. I just want to interject that while we're here. This is our first council meeting as a group with the new administration here. And again, we appreciate your presence here. We honor you. At this time, we will one more comment.
Y'all deserve all the praise and the applause, because y'all are the people who run the city. And like he said, y'all are the taxpayers, which y'all spend, and I see what you said, there's no restaurants out there, but hopefully not in the next year or month, but it's gonna take all of us over the several couple, decade, or whatever it might take. But it's y'all who make this city run, and it's possible because of you, your children, your great-grandchildren, and it's just a cycle that keeps going on, and we gotta focus on the big goal that we just need to be good people. But that was it.
Okay, thank you. Yes, this city belongs to you. So at this time, we will recess prior to the regular council meeting, which will begin in 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you.
We will now convene our regular council meeting. We'll ask Councilwoman Cummings to give our prayer, followed by the pledge of allegiance by our mayor.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we ask your blessing on this meeting and on all who serve here today. Grant us wisdom in our discussions, patience in disagreement, and humility in our decisions. May everything we do honor you and serve the people of our city well. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Thank you all for that. First order of business will be the review of the minutes from the regular council meeting held on October the 21st, 2025. Council members, you've had time to review those minutes. What are the wishes of the council?
Mr. President, I make a motion that we approve the minutes and move to adopt.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and properly second that we approve the minutes from the regular council meeting held on October the 21st, 2025. Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by the sign aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Next item would be to set the agenda. What are the wishes of the council?
Mr. President, I make a motion we set the agenda with the addition of the mayor appointment to Southeast Alabama Gas Board and moving the council meeting, December 2nd council meeting to December 1st, and move for its adoption.
We have a motion on setting the agenda. Do I have a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by the sign aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Next item would be to set a public hearing declaring certain properties a public nuisance at 588 Martin Street and also at 170 Halls Drive. What are the wishes of the council?
Mr. President, I make a motion to set a public hearing declaring certain properties public nuisance, 588 Martin Street and 170 Hall Drive. 18th of November at 5 p.m.
It's been moved that we set a public hearing declaring certain properties a public nuisance on November the 18th at 5 p.m. 588 Martin Street and 170 Hall Drive. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by the sign aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Next item will be the appointment of the mayor to the Southeast Alabama Gas Board. What are the wishes of the council?
Mr. President, I move that we nominate Mayor Charles Ward to the Southeast Alabama Gas Board.
Appoint. Not nominate.
I move that we appoint Mayor Charles Ward to the Southeast Alabama Gas Board.
Thank you. We have a motion for the appointment of Mayor Charles Ward to the Southeast Alabama Gas Board. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by the sign aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Next item will be to move our city council meeting from December the 2nd to December the 1st in lieu of our Christmas parade. What are the wishes of the council?
Mr. President, I make a motion of moving the city council meetings from December 2nd to December 1st due to the Christmas parade.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and properly second that we move our council meeting from December the 2nd to December the 1st in lieu of the Christmas parade. Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by the sign aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. At this time, are there any other comments from the mayor or the council?
Just thanking y'all for appointing me to the Southeast Board, and that's it. Thank you, sir.
Have a late arrival.
Oh, yeah.
Then you'll say, boy, you have to start over.
I'll go, the reason that Brenda is not here, I'll explain that she had a concert in Dothan today where they dropped them off for the concert, and they have to wait for a bus to come back and get them, so that's why she wasn't able to be here tonight. But I just want to let everybody know that's why for Brenda. But glad you made it here in the end time.
Councilwoman Thomas, did you finish your comment? Okay. Councilman
That was my
Ross?
comment. I thought it was my comment.
Okay. Councilman Carrio?
Yes, don't forget that on November 13th, we have a Christmas open house downtown on the square. Anytime that I get over here, I'll probably always try to promote just locally, shop local, spend local, whether it's even pumping gas locally, you know, that was it.
That's next Thursday.
Yes, next Thursday, yes. Now, I do not have the starting time, so, does anybody in the crowd have a time for that?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, so don't be late.
Okay. And I do not think, only comment I have is that on November the 11th, traditionally that's your Veterans Day. I understand it's been made known that Fort Rucker will not be having a Veterans Day this year due to the fact that the budget or whatever has not been passed. It's just a shutdown. But our local organization is conducting a Veterans Day ceremony, as always, over adjacent to Perry Recreation Center at the VFW Club. It normally starts at 11 on Veterans Day, so we are asking all who are able to attend.
It's a great service to do there.
Hey, Mr. President, hey, I also just want to remind everybody that all city offices will be closed on November the 10th and the 11th because of Veterans Day and the Gap Day. So we will be closed on November the 10th and November the 11th, all city offices.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. And I have a comment from the floor, Ms. Faulkner.
In reference to Veterans Day, the American Legion and Vets for Vets, We've Got Your Six, are hosting a supper on Veterans Day at Westview United Methodist Church. And,
Westview?
yes, the time is in the newspaper. The time slips my mind, it's either 5 or 6 that they start. And they have a guest speaker also, Mr. Logston, who was just named Alabama Veteran of the Month by Senator Tommy Tuberville for November.
So
And-
he'll be there.
Huh?
He'll be there, is that what you're saying?
Who, me?
No, no,
Or-
no.
Mr. Logston? Yes. He will be there, he's their guest speaker.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Faulkner.
Okay.
And we'll look forward to it. Okay, there being no other comments, I call this meeting adjourned. I'll entertain a motion at this time.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Is there a second?
I second that motion.
All in favor? All opposed? Motion carried. We are now adjourned. Thank you all.